What do they mean to you? Perhaps they mean presses turning out millions of busy newsrooms on 24-hour duty, current reports from all over the world, truckloads of late news ready for distribution. The exciting story of gathering, printing, and distributing the news may be one meaning newspapers have for you. But there's another, a more important meaning. It's a meaning that has to do with newspapers after you get them and how you read them. That paper you so casually put under your arm is full of information, opinions, and entertainment for you every day, if you know how to read it. Let's see how Bill Brant reads the evening paper. You decide if he's getting the most out of it. Mind if we watch, Bill?
Oh, no. Just don't bother me. That new center, Everett, he's gonna make a real difference, you know? How do you like that? Yesterday, this guy fell off of a cliff. Now he lands in a tree without a scratch.
Are you, finished with the paper, Bill?
Sure. Sports, comics, I've read everything I'm interested in.
But what about the rest of the paper?
Yeah? Nothing else makes much difference to me. What? School board meets to consider new plan. Present Beacon Heights Stadium project called inadequate. They can't do that. They promised us a stadium.
Oh? Is that in the newspaper?
Sure, right there.
Maybe there are other things there, too, worth reading.
Well...
Come on. Let's spread the paper out, Bill. It doesn't take long to find out.
There, now what?
Now, skim through it.
Skim through it. I haven't got all day.
It doesn't take long, Bill. That's why they have headlines. Look at the paper. See how quickly you can spot stories you want to read? Watch, we'll make it easier for you. The big head, the biggest news, most interesting and important story. It usually goes across the full page. Now, work from the left column across the page, picking headings. Now, move down the page to about the middle, and move across again. And there you have it, scanning or skimming to find the stories you want to read. Easy, isn't it?
Does it work that way for the other pages? Left to right, left to right. Yeah, it works. Well, that wouldn't take long. Well, there is one story that's important to me. This one. Present Beacon Heights Stadium project called inadequate. Inadequate? What are they talking about?
Why not read the story and see?
School board has taken under consideration a new plan that would provide not only a stadium, but other recreational facilities as well. Oh!
What's the matter, Bill?
Well, that headline sure threw me.
Finding out more about reading newspapers, are you, Bill? Try another headline. See if it throws you.
How about this one? $80,000 gems disappear. Well, that one's clear enough.
Is it?
Well, it doesn't tell where. If they were stolen or lost.
No. All a headline does is make it easy for you to find the story you want, and perhaps to interest you in it. But to know the facts, read the first paragraph of the story.
New York, November 1st. Jewels valued at more than $80,000 were taken from the...
That tells you what? The first fact.
The safe in the manager's office of the Acme Hotel
And that tells you where.
by an unidentified person. And that tells who, right?
Right.
Yesterday evening, during a short absence of the manager from his office. Oh, and that tells when. The safe had been unlocked temporarily.
And that tells how. What, who, when, where, how, why. These are the facts you need on all stories. And you will find them summarized, usually in the first paragraph or two of a story. This is called the lead.
And if I look for the answers to those questions, I'll read better?
You'll get more out of the paper.
Okay, let me try it.
Why not try it for about a week? See what happens.
It's a date.
Mind if we watch?
Oh, back again? Say, you know, this really pays off. Better grades, more fun, I'm for it.
You mean it works?
Oh, sure it does.
2 papers. Not enough in one?
Oh, simple matter of differences of opinion. There's more to this than who, what, why, when, where, and how, you know.
Oh? Tell us. We'd like to know.
Come on over here. Now, say there are 2 sides to a question, and there are 2 papers, one in either hand. Take the stadium, remember?
Oh, yes, yes. We remember the stadium.
Well, take the first hand. We sure need a new stadium. Our football field's the worst in the conference. Everybody recognizes that. And we need a lot more playground and gymnasium equipment. Recreational facilities, the paper calls it. So instead of just planning a new stadium, the school board's been considering a whole new setup for playground, gym, you know. That's this hand. Now, on the other hand, we have rising taxes. Increased taxes for the new school. Increased taxes for higher salaries. Increased taxes for stadium. Should taxes go higher? So you have 2 sides. One paper takes one side, the other takes the other side.
Where did you find all that?
Where? Here. Editorial page, where opinions help us interpret the facts of the news. I found that for myself. And I found out a lot of other things, too. For instance, how my mother uses the newspaper advertisements for shopping. Or how you can use the want ads, even to find a job. Or how we can use the paper to locate current things, like what movie's playing. Yep. I've sure found out a lot about reading newspapers.
Good.
And you know, I found out something else. Want to hear it?
Sure we do.
Okay, you asked for it. Well, it's like this. This paper. Well, the words were written by people about things that have happened in Washington, at the Capitol, or in our own community, perhaps at a... But wherever it happened, they were observed by people. And people wrote about them, generally in a hurry to meet a deadline. And people have opinions, and people make mistakes. You have to paper.
Another reason for 2 newspapers?
Another reason. And speaking of 2 newspapers...
All right, Bill. Well, there we have it. The important story of newspapers, the story of how to read them. Do you know why you should read more than one newspaper? Can you use newspapers to help in your studies? Can you scan a paper to find the material you want? Can you reach to the key question?